Today I am at Where My Baby. We're situated between Streatham and Tooting and Thursdown. I'm going to be meeting Hannah in a moment, but I just wanted to give you a tour of the outside and then we'll go inside and Hannah's going to share her expertise in slings and all things baby wearing. So this is a shot of what you see when you come off the main Mitcham Road. And this is her lovely logo. She's here every Thursday and there's loads of workshops. So let's go in. So every Thursday for most of the day, I'm sure Hannah will. How was it? Here's Hannah. Hannah.
Hi.
Where My Baby owner. Thank you for having us today.
Pleasure.
Show us around, please.
Okay, so this is the Where My Baby boutique, a shop not quite like any other. We're London's specialist baby carrier store and more. So we're open every Thursday from 10 till 6. And you can come in and browse the huge range of slings and baby carriers that we have. We also have a sling hire service, so it's one of those products really that's best to try before you buy. And different slings suit different people, different families, different babies. So it's always best to trial run if you can. So our sling hire service is for 2 weeks. And you can hire any of our slings from between £5 and £15 and make sure you love them before you buy them.
Brilliant.
We have workshops and consultations running through the day because again, you know, choosing a sling is a bit like choosing a car. You want to have done a driving test first. So we try and make sure that all the parents that we support, we're able to spend some time with them, teaching them the principles of baby carrying safety and comfort and positioning. So we have 3 workshops running each day. We always have a workshop for newborns, a workshop for bigger babies, so 3 months plus, and another specialist carrying workshop that might be carrying twins or using woven wraps or back carrying. And then we also have the opportunity for people to book in for half-hour, one-to-one mini consultations. And that means that people can drop in any time because obviously with babies you can't always schedule your time. So it means you get time with myself or one of my colleagues who are super experienced baby carrying consultants and know lots about not only the products but about mums and babies' anatomy, physiology, and how carrying works and what makes for a really comfortable sling ride.
And I was going to ask actually, what got you into slings? Why do you love them so much? You are the sling guru.
I am quite a fan of slings. When I was pregnant with my first son, I have a 4-year-old and a nearly 2-year-old. No one told me that babies don't really like being put down. This is new information to me. So when my eldest was 11 days old and crying lots, and every time I put him down, he seemed unhappy about it. Someone said, "Why don't you get a sling?" And I said, "What's a sling?" And they said about these long stretchy bits of fabrics and baby bjorns and all sorts of things. And I had a baby bjorn, but didn't really feel very comfortable, wasn't very easy to use. And then it's called a Moby, which was wonderful once my baby was in it, but felt like a bit of hard work. So I then got something called an Ergo Baby, so I found a local sling library where I could try a few on. And it was a bit of a slippery slope there, really. So,
Thrale, what are your top 3 selling products?
Top 3, I would say, it's quite a range really. I'd say number 1 are things like our stretchy wraps. So these are long stretchy pieces of fabric which you tie around yourself and just pop your baby in. They're fantastic for newborns, they suit, well, everyone really. They're an incredibly universal product. Really comfy, really easy to use from babies as small as £2 up to around 3 to 6 months. And they're usually around sort of £35 to £50.
Okay.
So, yeah, fantastic.
Brilliant. Obviously, you can come and try those on.
Yeah, absolutely. Hire them from £5 for 2 weeks for those.
Amazing.
Ergo Babies, big name, big brand for good reason. They're a fantastic product. A really kind of sturdy, supportive baby carrier that will see you through from newborn days all the way up to kind of big toddlers, even preschoolers. Really popular with dads as well as mums. They're sort of top of the price range, looking at around £154 for those, but they're sort of all singing, all dancing. Really popular, come in a range of very, easy, clean, neutral colours.
Different colours. Brilliant.
Okay. And I'd say the third on the list of top sellers is the Isme Baby Carrier. It's a real in-between option of something like the stretchy wrap and your Ergo Baby. So it does have some structure to it. It's got buckles, so you can just clip baby on and go. But it's not as padded, not as cumbersome. Feels more like wearing clothing than a big heavy rucksack. Again, ideal from newborns from around £5 up to around 12 months or so. And there is also a toddler version, and that's around £75. So again, a good in-between price.
Well, that's nice, because
Really
if you've got used to it with a baby, it's quite nice that you kind of got that follow-on of the same kind of thing for a toddler as well,
yeah.
if it works for you. Brilliant. What's the top 3 mistakes people make with their sling? So they've got it, they're taking it home, they put it on, they're walking around, and you go, no!
Absolutely. The first thing that people don't necessarily do right is that people buy one that their friends have recommended or that the internet suggests is the best one without actually trying them on.
Okay.
So it's a bit like saying, well, I bought this pair of size 5 high heels that my friend recommends. Why aren't they comfy? And I'll say, well, it's because you're a size 8 and you want to go running.
Yeah.
It's really best to try before you buy and get some expert fitting advice.
Okay. Come to your workshop, make sure it fits properly.
Absolutely.
Okay.
How it fits is more important than which one you buy often.
Okay.
And the second one I would say is not wearing the sling tight enough.
Okay.
Your natural instinct often when you put on a sling is to make sure it's not too tight because you don't want baby to suffocate. Actually, the opposite is true. Slings that are too loose pose more of a risk to baby because new babies can curl down inside them, slump with their chin on the chest, and that's what restricts their airways.
Yeah.
So having a tight sling is really important. The third thing I would say is not necessarily wearing your baby high enough up on your chest.
Okay.
So you need to position your baby in a sling high enough that you can easily kiss the top of their head without craning your neck forward. Otherwise it's going to put a strain on your back and again not be as safe and comfortable for your baby. So try before you buy, make sure it's snug and tight and wear it plenty high up enough on your chest.
Brilliant, and that's music to my ears. Obviously, physio-wise, making sure baby is supportive. We're not putting any extra pressure anywhere that it shouldn't be. But for me, I'm all about the mum, so I'll come back in the camera. All about the mum, so I want to make sure that back is nice and supported, and I know Hannah's going to be making sure it's comfortable for baby and for mum. And I always say, if you're going to carry, then make sure you're carrying properly, so why not use a sling to help you, then hip hitching and all that. Do you want to give us a quick little tour around just kind of range of products in addition to the slings that you've got?
Sure, absolutely. So starting at this end,